Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Ozioma, aka Nikki, and you're watching Nikki Off-Road. Yeah, so today I'll be doing a review on the Samsung Z Flip 6 phone. And I know you might be asking, why are you doing a review? You did it before and we liked it. But we got a request from one of our subscribers. I hope you're a subscriber. I got a request from one of the subscriber at Sindhu_Pierre to do a 1-year review on the Samsung Z Flip 6 series, not series, on Samsung Z Flip 6 phone, because she's thinking of purchasing it. So I was like, you know what, girl, I got you. So here we are. And also this is an opportunity for me to show you guys all that I've noticed in this past year. It's not actually 1 year, I'm just saying it's 1 year. It's actually been 10 months. So, well, let's do it 1 year, just for the dramatics. So yeah, okay. Let's get into it. So our first look will be the phone. As you can see, there's no difference between the phone back then from the first time I purchased it and now. I think the only difference would be the dirty screen and the new camera lens that I bought for the rear camera. Anytime I take my case off, I fall in love over and over again with the phone because of its compact, sleek design. It is really classy, really simple, and I don't know, you can call me biased. I am biased. But that is what I love about Samsung, like the simple, not too complicated designs, which I love, and classy, not too simple, not too complicated as well. So yeah, and I really hope they continue this series because I would definitely purchase in the future. So as you can notice, I added a camera lens to my rear camera just to protect the rear camera lens. It is actually a tip that I got from someone in the comments of my first review. Shout out to you guys for actually leaving so many wonderful tips and so many advices as a beginner back then, and I really appreciate them. So yeah, I bought a new camera lens for my rear camera, which is actually a good idea. In case this is what you want, I would advise you to get a camera lens. It's not expensive actually. Like I bought mine from AliExpress. It was just like simple. So I would advise you to get that because I do drop my phone a lot. I'm not going to lie, I do drop it a lot. So that will do you good. Especially for the cover screen as well. I think you should buy a cover screen, a screen saver for the cover screen. That is also important as well. Someone wrote it in the comments back then, and I really appreciate you for doing that. I don't have a cover screen yet. I don't know, I don't think I need one, but I don't have one yet, but I'm gonna get one for sure. I don't know, it just doesn't come to my mind anyway. So yeah, I would advise you to do that, just in preparations for your phone and in order to maintain it and for it to last. So apart from that, that is all you need to know about the look. It's pretty compact and classy, like I said before, and you're going to get a lot of compliment, like loads and loads of compliment. Anytime I whip out my phone, you see people like, oh my god, is that the Samsung secret? Can I touch it? Or can you flip it? Or can you shut it? Yeah, well, you're gonna get a lot of that, and there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like that just adds to, the motivation and also makes you proud that, wow, something, as simple as a phone can actually attract so much attention. So now I'm going to talk about the features of the phone. I'm going to touch bases on the camera. Camera features, not the camera quality exactly, but we'll get there. The face tracker, autofocus, link to windows, virtual assistant, and all of that. So stay tuned. But first off, we're going to talk about the camera. So I've been using this phone for a year now, and I'm not going to go into the camera quality or anything like that. I think my previous videos, the camera quality actually speaks for themselves when I say that they're good. If you don't think so, then please watch my first review. I actually did a whole dive into the camera quality of the Samsung Z Flip 6. For photos, you can go on my Instagram. Yes, you can go on my Instagram for quality photos if you want to see how the Samsung Z Flip 6 photos look. Just go on my Instagram. It's at Nikki on Instagram, and also give me a follow if you can. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm not gonna go deep into that, but there is one thing that I do want to talk about though. There is one feature that I found on the Z Flip 6, which is really important, and I'm gonna talk about that right now. So the one feature that I want to talk about is the Pro feature of the Samsung Z Flip 6 camera app. Girl, I found this out like 2 months after I posted that review. Like back then, I found that out and I was livid. Like I was livid because the Pro feature is so, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's so nice, and I was so angry because I was like, oh my god, I should have told you guys. I missed the perfect opportunity. But I'm so glad that we're doing this, so now I can tell you. Okay, so for the Pro, when you go to the camera app, there's a section where you can click and then you see Pro and other features like hyperlapse, time lapse, portrait, night, stuff like that. Then there's Pro, and then there's Pro Video. Pro is for the picture, Pro Video is for taking videos. So when I go to the camera app, I click on more and you will see so many features, and when I click on Pro, you see everything changes, like everything. The camera is like a whole different, it's like you're using a digital camera in the phone. There are settings, there's the ISO, there's the WB, I don't even know what that stands for. There is, what is there? The speed, shutter speed and all that. There is mic, there is autofocus and everything. And I don't know, you could just take pictures like you're using a digital camera, and I feel like that is really brilliant. But I rarely use the Pro for picture because I don't know, I just like my ordinary picture. But for video, I use the Pro Video more than I actually use the Pro. And let's talk about that. Let us talk about that. Now, for my fave, which is the Pro Video, I use this feature more than I use the Pro picture, like I said. Why? Because it has such a movie-like effect. Like, if you take a video, it gives you a movie-like cinematic effect, which I actually love. And it's not just that. You can actually set it to how you want it to look. Like, the whole effect just changes. From your normal video to the Pro, it's a whole different thing. There's the ISO as well, there's a shutter speed, everything is just different, both in appearance and both in image quality. So I only use this feature for when I want to create like cinematic videos or scenic like images. So yeah, and I mostly post them on my TikTok. So if you're just follow me at Ozioma TV on TikTok. Yeah, so you can see more of that on my TikTok, and I don't know, it just gives me a feeling of like being in a Wong Kar-wai movie like that. And I'll insert something like that on here so you can see. Another feature that I'd like to talk about is the face tracking feature. I recently discovered this like 2 months ago. I think that was when I was filming for one of my Kitchen Diaries episode. Yeah, I did, and I figured it out just in the middle of filming, and I was like, can you surprise me even more? Can you? But yeah, I think I may be the last to know this because my sister's phone, they use iPhone. I think I'm the only Samsung user in my family. I think they do have face tracking mode, so I don't know if that is like a big factor, a big wow factor for you, but it is for me. So just to note, this feature doesn't work for the rear camera or for photos. It only works for video, and unless the video is like the front, you're using the front camera, that's when it works. It doesn't work for the rear camera as well. So yeah. The camera also has autofocus and manual focus, in case you're wondering. So I just needed to touch on that in case you are into content creating and don't have a camera yet. I feel like this would be a good fit for you. So the next feature that I want to talk about is Samsung's virtual assistant, which is Gemini. Yes, the phone also comes with a virtual assistant named Gemini. It used to be Bixby or Bixby before, but they changed it to Gemini with the latest update. Yeah, Gemini is such a sweet soul. For one, I like Gemini. It's like my personal assistant at this point. The downside to Gemini is like, unlike Siri, Gemini doesn't come on call. Like for example, for Siri, I could just say, hey Siri, and then Siri answers. But for Gemini, I have to click a button, which is I think this button, your off and on button. Just focus that, it's not focusing. Okay, yeah, but your off and on button, just click it for a few seconds and then Gemini pops up. and you can ask so many questions and he answers you, which is actually fun. So just a little bit of detail. Yeah, so like for me, I talk to Gemini like most often that I should not. I mean, I just ask so many questions. I have so many questions to ask. So yeah, but yeah, Gemini is actually nice, really, really nice. So you're safe. As a content creator, the things I value the most are good quality, good camera quality, good editing app, and storage space. Lots and lots and lots of storage space. So I know I may look like it, or I may not look like it, but I take a lot of pictures and videos. Especially for YouTube, I take a lot of videos. I take so many shots on a daily, not on a daily, but whatever. I do take videos, and one of the problems I had in the past, especially with my old phone, was storage space. I always had to deal with storage space mid-filming. I had to stop mid-filming just to delete some photos and videos that I would have loved to keep, but I couldn't because I needed space in order to get videos to post on YouTube. But thankfully, I don't know how Samsung did it, but I haven't heard or seen any reminder to free up space yet. Because right now I do take quite a lot of photos. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but my videos do range from like 15 minutes long or 27 minutes long at most. So that's quite like a lot of files, like a lot and lots of files. So that's just much. But I don't know how much internal storage Samsung has, but let me just ask Gemini. How many gigabytes or how many storage space does the Samsung Z Flip 6 have?
Samsung Z Flip 6, 256 gigabytes. What gigabytes of storage? Any other questions about the phone?
Is it a good phone? Should I purchase it? But yeah, so 527, 25, that's a lot of gigabytes, and I feel like that comes in handy if you don't have a camera yet and you're still filming with your phone. Then yes, I would suggest that is a really good sign that this might actually be the pick for you. Secondly, I don't know if you can tell, but I do edit on my phone. So that's like a lot of files. Like I need to keep a lot of files. I don't use my laptop because it's a different model, and the app that I need on my laptop the app that I use to edit is not on my laptop. I cannot acquire that. So until I get, a device that is that is used for editing, I mostly do everything on my phone now. So I need a lot of space. I need a lot of space for videos, editing and not edited videos. And yeah, so I feel like the Samsung Z Flip 6 might be a good pick for you. So when I say Samsung is the best, I am not lying. Like, you may think I'm biased, that's fine. I will test it, I will own it. Okay, I'm biased. But tell me why this feature, I can't believe it. Like, I've never used this feature until now. Literally. And the feature that I'm gonna talk about is the link to Windows feature. No, not feature. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have a camera. I just put this camera out of my attic. It is my sister's camera, which she lent to me because of YouTube, and of course I'm grateful. So yeah, I use the Canon EOS 600, and like I said before, I do all the editing on my phone and not on my laptop. Why? Because my laptop I have the Lenovo 7i 2-in-1. The Yoga 7i 2-in-1? Yes, I do have the Yoga 7i 2-in-1. And my phone is a Samsung, my camera is a Canon. Those three don't work together. Like you can see, there is no match in between those three. And this is where the link to Windows feature comes in. But when I tell you this feature, I don't know who suggested that they should add it in, but whoever you are, God will bless you. Thank you for looking out for us. Thank you for doing the Lord's work. You are a smart individual and you should own it. Okay? Yeah. Just for reference, the link to Windows feature is a way that you could easily transfer files from your phone to your videos. You could easily transfer files from your phone to your laptop and vice versa. Yeah, like it works both ways. You can transfer from your laptop to your phone, from your phone to your laptop. And when I saw this, I was like, wow, like luckily, like I'm so lucky because at that time I would already filmed the video on this camera and I'm already thinking, how do I take it out? Like, what do I do? So I was scared. I'm not gonna lie, I was really scared. So yeah, luckily the link to Windows features actually saved me. So I would say this is actually, apart from the pro camera, this actually has to be one of my best features. The fact that I can easily transfer files from, you know, my camera to my phone via link Windows, that is actually smart. I edit on my phone until I get like a device that will make it easier for me, because the device that I want to get is the Samsung S9 FE Plus, the pink one. Oh my god, the pink tablet is cute. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting that, you know, but until I get that, because I feel like when I get that, it will be easier for me to edit, you know, instead of transferring files, I could just sync from my phone to the tablet, and then I could just edit on the tablet and post it on YouTube, you know, easy life. But until then, I am going to be using this link Windows, which is also awesome, and I'm really grateful for it. Okay, so now I think I have covered everything that are important, according to my knowledge, of course. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down in the comments. I always look at them. I try my best to answer them to the best of my knowledge, and I try to also give you good and satisfactory answers as well. And yes, I will always respond to them. So once again, shout out to @Sindu_Piari. I really hope I am pronouncing that name well. Yeah, so shout out to Sindhu for giving me the suggestion. This is actually really fun and actually brilliant, and I hope you know, and I hope you are happy with this review. I hope you found the answer you were looking for with this review as well. It depends on what you want and what you're looking for at the end of the day, so feel free to explore different connections and see what see which one resonates with you the most. Thank you all so much for watching. Please give a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe. Please guys, let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers, and hopefully, just hopefully, Samsung sees this video and then maybe I could be like a brand ambassador or something. Yeah, but anyway, Samsung, if you see this video, you know, and you like it, like I'm here, just say the word and you know. Yeah, so yeah, I would also recommend you guys to watch my first review. I did go into a lot then. I did go into the camera, cover screen, some apps that I noticed, and so many features back then. That if you still are hung up on the camera quality itself. And I would also advise you to look at the comments, because a lot of people left some really good tips, which I'm actually grateful for. They didn't have to, but there are a lot of tips, you know, in regards to the phone, and it wouldn't have just to look at. I think you will learn a lot, like I did, which is also really important as well. So for the camera quality, it's still the same, to be honest with you. Samsung, that's one thing I like about Android phones in particular Samsung, because I've used Android in the past, and Samsung. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment of any questions that you have, and I will catch you in the next video. Don't miss me too much. You know, you can feel free to watch some of my old videos. Oh, also check out my kitchen diaries, because I don't know, I do be having the most fun over there. But yeah, guys, do you like my hair? Like, I'm really trying, like I'm actually putting in the effort, you know. And also cute, you know. Use code Ozioma for every jewels and you get 10% discount. Easy peasy, easy life, self life. Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to check in. I don't post, I think I'm gonna bore you if I continue talking, so I probably should end this video right now. But yeah, thank you, and I will see you next time.